Today's horror comic dubbed narration is Homecoming from the horror anthology Bad Space Comics. If you enjoy the story at any point in time, please do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into Homecoming. I hope you all enjoy. Mars was doomed. Our air thinning, our oceans freezing, and towards the sun, lush and warm, the blue world beckoned. We could no longer afford to wait. Our guns fired, and across the yawning gulf of space we hurtled. On landing, swarms of alien life beset our cylinders, and exercising caution, we sterilized our surroundings. Infection was of little concern, but they might still bite and claw, and a degree of prudence was sensible. Swiftly, we set about assembling our machines and respawning livestock lost during our monstrous acceleration. Sustenance was of pressing concern. Hungry and depleted from our journey, it was perhaps no surprise then that our scouts succumbed to sampling the local fauna and reported it nourishing. Digesting the fat of another world is, of course, impossible. It requires complementary cellular machinery. That was why it was unnecessary to guard against alien contagion. Without a common molecular code, cross-infection between worlds was an absurdity, and yet, we ate. The ache in my muscles should have been warning enough, I suppose, but I put that down to the immense gravity, the heat. We're so caught up in the mania of expansion that by the time I came to examine the local fauna, the damage was already done. Coughing wetly, my vision swimming, I scrutinized the alien bacteria, multiplying under my microscope, but I could not fathom what I was seeing. Their nucleotides appeared the same as ours. Their machinery of replication, their DNA, identical. And in a flash, I realized our mistake. Meteorites. Their impact on the surface of Mars routinely threw fragments of crust back into space, but hidden within them must also be traces of Martian bacteria. Rocky life rafts, ferrying an unlikely cargo towards the sun, seeding the blue world, reinfecting her again and again, so that as our life evolved, so did hers. And now, in miniature, she was returning the favor. Minute, invisible life, first traveling the space between worlds, now sallied back again, from her body to ours, reclaiming her own. I laid down my tools, shivering with fever. I knew now we would die soon, but that was no great loss. Instead, I felt a trembling exultation, a rush of something, and I called out to my comrades in triumph. "We have prevailed," I told them. "Not today, perhaps, but 1,000,000,000 years before. The blue world is already ours. The blue world belongs to the Martians." Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to my Patreons and YouTube members. Sarah De Jesus, Motosurf, Leo, Dason Animus, Myuu, Rich Harris, Andre Wolf, Tanya M, Kago, and Voodoo. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, you're important and you matter. Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye.